Hey guys, thanks for watching VP Playback Trivia. I just want to let you know that there has been winner after winner after winner, a lot of winners this year, and we're just going to show a few right now before we get started with another episode of VP Playback Trivia.
Since 1979, Pep Screen and Embroidery. D&K Tax Service, open year-round for your convenience. Located on 223 West Elk Avenue, Elizabeth. My Smoky TV, channel 195. Go to mysmokytv.com. And wow, I didn't know this was here. And of course, Beef O'Brady's, located in Elizabeth. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to Beef O'Brady's here in Elizabethton. You're just in time for VP Playback Trivia. Hey, you picked a great day to be here or to watch because we've got a very special guest that's going to be really entertaining to our contestants. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time I want to bring here to the stage. Give it up for Tennessee Mountain Art. We have with us the owner of Tennessee Mountain Art. This is Beth Laws. Beth, thank you for being on VP Playback Trivia.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
Well, I know we are excited because we're going to talk a little bit about what you do. But before that, I'm filling in for Val, and I'm going to be taking everybody's orders. Today, we're celebrating a birthday. So I want y'all to give it up for my son, Zion. It's his birthday today. So in honor of Zion, we're going to be allowing them to order desserts here. I understand, I think our first contestant, I don't know if he can order one or not because...
Not today, I'm on a diet.
He's on a diet, but he's already had some delicious food. So anyway, let's get started. Let's introduce the guests for today. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give it up for last week's champion, Track Star. All right, Track Star, you said you're on a diet this week. What's going on?
Well, you inspired me from what you went through the last month, and I figure I'll get ready for spring.
Uh-oh, getting ready for spring, huh?
Yeah.
So how you doing so far?
I'm doing all right. I'm giving up alcohol. That's the biggest thing.
That's the big key, huh? Well, you should do fine. Oh, somebody said good in the background. All right, we're going to slide over to who won our playing round. Now, there's no familiar face here because they've been champions before. I want you to give it up for Potato Heads. All right, Potato Heads, once again, tell everybody who you are.
Well, I'm Taya this time. Last time we were somebody different. So.
You're somebody different. Well, Taya, thanks for filling in for the Potato Heads. Potato Heads is obviously a group of players, so thanks for playing today. VP Playback Trivia, congratulations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our special guest, he said, look, Dad, I want to play trivia this year. Normally, he's been kind of my sidekick. You hadn't seen him this much this year. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's his birthday, so we're going to allow him to play, see if he can beat Track Star. Give it up for King Cobra. All right, first, happy birthday, King Cobra. What's been going on, man?
Nothing much. We went to the semifinals and lost. But like in 8th grade, we won the area and made it to state, but we lost that. So
Okay, well, congratulations to the basketball team. He plays on the 7th and 8th grade team for the Junior Cyclones.
Okay.
And guess what?
8th grade team.
I get to play the role of Val, and I'm going to take your order. And we already know what Track Star is doing. So, Potato Heads, what would you like in honor of Zion's birthday?
I think I'm gonna get the funnel fries.
The funnel fries, all right. And Mr. Zion, what would you like?
I'm gonna get the funnel fries because they're pretty good.
Oh, they're pretty good.
caramel.
With that caramel? Oh, okay, all right. And Beth, our special guest, what would you like to have?
I'm going to try the lava cake.
Oh, she's going with the lava cake. Good choice. Well, guess what? We're going to talk a little bit about what Beth's going to do, but before that, I want to hand something to you. Like I said, I'm playing multiple roles. Oh, look at that, Tony. We've got the cheese curds that you get to munch on while we take a break. So just before we do that, I'm going to turn things over to our instructor today because she's going to show our contestants how to paint. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, give it up for Beth Laws with Tennessee Mountain Art.
So today I'm going to be teaching them how to do basketball, baseball, and a football. And these can be taught to beginners or advanced, and they'd be great for little kids' birthday parties or fundraisers. But we're going to do something simple today. I think everybody will be able to do it and enjoy it. Okay, so first we're going to start with a base coat. And you're just going to dip into the color that I've set out for you. And you might want to use your bigger brush for this one, the one right there. And you'll just
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, while Beth continues to instruct them
all
on
over your
their
board.
painting,
So just
we're going to take a break
all
and
over
be
the
back
board,
with
all
more
over
VP
the
Playback
corners.
Trivia right after this.
It's like art class. It makes me
Hey, with the new tax reform, are you concerned about your taxes this year? Well, if you thought you didn't need D&K Tax Service before, you definitely will need them now. You see, D&K Tax Service has been locally owned and operated for over 34 years, equipped with a friendly and highly skilled and certified staff, always ready to help you, whether as an individual, business, partnership, or corporation. 127 years of combined experience is waiting to serve you. They treat you like family, so call or come visit D&K Tax Service in Elizabethton, open year-round for your convenience.
well, we'll put the base coat on and then let it dry for a couple minutes. And then in my classes, I will, I give them something to trace usually. So I'm going to pencil something in for you.
Hey, it's me, Hannah Shipley from Greenville, Tennessee, representing the Nakery Cake Boutique, and you're watching VP Playback Trivia.
Welcome back to VP Playback Trivia. Like I said, we're having a great time. It's a painting party, and it's Zion's birthday. And just before we get started, I just want to give a shout out to Carter Davison Racing. Hey, you remember that from Left Turn Living, 12-year-old who won the championship, Lonesome Pine. Anyway, giving a shout out. I got the jacket on. I'm going to break it out here in just a minute. It's starting to get a little hot here. But anyway, we got Beth with Tennessee Mountain Art, and I'm going to let you just talk just another minute and let them know what they're doing right now.
Okay, so right now we've done our base coat, and if you want to just smooth it out a little and get any of the excess paint off, we're going to let it dry for a minute so we can go on to the next step.
All right, Beth, we'll let them do that, and thank you, and we're going to bring you back on here in just a moment, but we got to get started with a little VP Playback Trivia.
gotta smooth it out.
All right, as they smooth out their paintings, we're going to allow them to put their paintbrushes down, and we're going to get started with the little VP Playback Trivia.
This looks sexy.
All right, looks like you guys are doing a good job so far. It looks beautiful. Like I said, I guess you can't mess up the foundation, huh? It's just one solid color. All right, you're all familiar with VP Playback Trivia, so there's no need to go over the rules. You know how to do this. So we're going to go ahead and get started with question number 1. Which of the following golfers is actually a 3-time major winner on the PGA Tour? Now pay attention. Don't let this one fool you. Is it A, Happy Gilmore? B, Julius Boros? C, Ty Webb? Or D, Roy McIlroy? Once again, which of the following golfers is actually a 3-time major winner on the PGA Tour? Is it A, Happy Gilmore? B, Julius Boros? C, Ty Webb? Or D, Roy McIlroy? Little slip of the finger there. All right, when the lady screams, make sure you turn your sheets over. All right, question number 2. Who was the first man to play in a Super Bowl and later be a head coach in a Super Bowl? Is it A, Forrest Gregg? B, Mike Ditka? C, Dan Reeves? Or D, Raymond Berry?
Mike Dick. I'm pretty sure it's my dick.
All right, the lady screams. Make sure you turn your answer sheets over as we go to the final question. Question number 3.
If I lose by you, I'm
56 years ago, which state became the first to produce 3 consecutive NCAA tournament championship teams? Is it A, California? B, Indiana? C, Kentucky? Or D, Ohio? Here we go. 56 years ago, you guys were around, I'm sure. 56 years ago, which state became the first?
Cooter was.
Cooter was. 56 years ago, which state became the first to produce 3 consecutive NCAA tournament championship games? Is it A, California, B, Indiana, C, Kentucky, or D, Ohio?
The heck is this, bro?
All right, the lady screams. Turn your answer sheets over. And we're going to ask Beth if she can come back in right now and kind of instruct them on the next step. Like I said, they're trying to complete this project by the end of the show. So we're going to turn it back over to Beth Laws as she lets you continue on with your project.
Okay, I'm going to step up here and show them what I'm doing, because one thing that I do with my parties is I will do I'll trace things for them to make it a little bit easier. It makes everybody that's beginners a little more comfortable. So I'm going to do that with you all, just to give you a guideline.
Okay, as Beth does that, we're going to come back with more VP Playback Trivia right after this.
It's the day, it's finally arrived. It's your wedding day. It's the moment you've been waiting all your life. It's your wedding day.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cook, and I was recently married. One of the best decisions I made, and one of the most important, was my entertainment. That is why I went with Chris Riddick from Venture Productions. It was by far the most important decision, because let's face it, it's important that your guests are entertained at your wedding and they're not bored. He made sure from start to finish that my guests had the best time, and to this day they're still talking about it, from the start of the ceremony right to the close of it and all in between. It was probably the most fun everyone ever had at a wedding.
It's the moment you've been waiting all your life. It's your wedding day. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's hit and miss.
One of these now.
I never colored inside the line.
I don't think I was ever very good at that either.
I try to make it easy for everybody.
Hey, I'm Brandon Watts with Legacy Nightlife, and you're watching VP Playback Trivia.
Welcome back to VP Playback Trivia. As you can see, we have a lot of artists in the house today. Beth from Tennessee Mountain Art is teaching them how to paint. She's showing them how easy it is to be a painter. And the reason why she's able to do that because she teaches a painting class downtown in Elizabeth, and that's Simple Blessing. So we're going to talk a little bit about that right after the show. But right now, we're going to, it's birthday time. We're going to jump in and allow those, you want to clap it up? Yeah, clap it up. Allow all those desserts to come in. Oh yeah, that looks good. Well, we got a lot going on. We got desserts, we got painting, we got all kind of stuff.
You're welcome.
All right, I tell you what, we're going to take a quick break, let them kind of get organized here. They've got desserts, they've got paint everywhere, and we'll be back with more VP Playback Trivia right after this.
Hey, with the new tax reform, are you concerned about your taxes this year? Well, if you thought you didn't need D&K Tax Service before, you definitely will need them now. You see, D&K Tax Service has been locally owned and operated for over 34 years, equipped with a friendly and highly skilled and certified staff, always ready to help you, whether as an individual, business, partnership, or corporation. 127 years of combined experience is waiting to serve you. They treat you like family, so call or come visit D&K Tax Service in Elizabethton, open year-round for your convenience.
This is the best basketball.
Welcome back to VP Playback Trivia. Like I said, we're having a great time. Zion's birthday. He's having a painting party. He's enjoying the funnel fries here at Beef O'Brady's. And you know what? They're enjoying that so much, they haven't even jumped into the cheese curds yet. They got painting going on. Hey, what else can we say here? All right, what we got to do is we've got to ask everybody to stop painting, take a little break, because we got to go over your questions or the answers to the questions to find out who our new champion is going to be this week. All right. Track stars, man, he's serious, man. He's all into it, man. I'm almost scared to interrupt him, but Track star, we're going to have to ask you to take a break.
I got
it. Looks good. Looks good though so far. Looks good, man. All right, here we go. Question number one. Which of the following golfers is actually a three-time major winner on the PGA Tour? Track star.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
D.
Roy McAvoy.
Ooh.
No.
I know who it was.
All right. Potato heads. C. Ty Webb. You crashed. We're going to talk about who these characters are here in just a moment. Mr. Zion, if you can find your sheet, who do you have?
He got it right.
B. Julius Burrows.
Dang it.
It's actually correct, yes. All right. So as you can see, the mind, he always likes to have a little fun. There's some fictional characters here. The others are fictional, obviously. Webb is what? Ty Webb is what? Caddyshack. And then McAvoy is Tin Cup. And then, of course, y'all know Happy Gilmore. He's from Happy Gilmore. All right.
I knew that.
Question number 2. Who was the first man to play in a Super Bowl and later be a head coach in a Super Bowl? Potato heads. You said A, Forrest Gregg. It is correct. All right. Birthday kid. What do you got? Hold it up. You went with Mike Ditka. All right. Track star, what you got? Track star says Forrest Gregg. All right, looks like we've got a three-way tie. Uh-oh, it's getting real tough here. Question number 3. 56 years ago, which state became the first to produce 3 consecutive NCAA tournament championship teams? Mr. Zion, hold up your answer sheet. Keep it in order, please. A, California. We'll find out here in just a second. We're going to backtrack. Potato Heads, what do you got? D. Do you know what that D is? Just a wild guess? D is Ohio. Trackstar, what do you got?
California.
Trackstar has California. And the correct answer is, we're going to find out right after Beth comes right back up here and instructs them more on how to finish this painting. We'll be back with VP Playback Trivia right after this.
Today. Hey everybody, it's Network King Lily Williams, and we're here with the very beautiful
Ashton Rabel.
And who are we tuned into?
VP Playback Trivia.
Hey, once again, welcome back to VP Playback Trivia, best place to be. And we are having a little painting party, and Beth is instructing them on some great paintings here, so we're going to see how well our artists have done. So Beth, I guess they're at the final end of their painting, so let us know what's going on.
Okay, so when it gets to this stage, I just let them personalize it if they want to. We have one that went ahead and customized his.
Track star.
I didn't know I was getting graded.
Then I always let them know that they can paint the edges if they want to, and it gives it a more finished look. And then you can always distress it some later if that's something that you want to add on to it. So.
Well, awesome. Well, Beth, thank you for coming out. And we're going to talk to Beth right after this segment and go a little more in depth on what she does. Beth, thank you. And we're going to reveal those beautiful artworks here in just a moment. Thanks, Beth.
You're welcome.
Okay. We got to find out. We've got a three-way tie, if I'm correct. Like I said, I'm playing the role of scorekeeper because my scorekeeper's playing today. It is correct, right? 1, 1, and 1. So we're on the final question. We got to find out if we're going to the Hail Mary tiebreaker or not. All right. The question was, 56 years ago, which state became the first to produce 3 consecutive NCAA tournament championship teams? Zion said
A, Cali.
A, California. Potato Heads. D, Ohio. And Trackstar, California. The correct answer is Ohio. D. Give it up for Potato Heads. All right, Potato Heads. When I asked you who D was, you said you didn't even know, so I guess you guessed. Is that correct?
That's strategy.
The strategy. Well, you had good strategy, and congratulations for, you tied this year's record with Trackstar. You're a two-way champion. You won 2 championships just as well as Trackstar did.
Wow, congratulations.
So hopefully,
congratulations.
We can see you come back in the playoffs. Like I said, we're going to start our playoffs rounds next week. And as you see, Zion's so upset he had to walk off the set. My goodness. All right, real quick, Tony, I want you to get a close-up of this. We're going to showcase the beautiful artwork that each did. So, Trackstar, if you can hold up your artwork on what Trackstar is holding up a baseball. He did a baseball. Great job, and he added a little special touch. He's got VP Playback on it, so you know we like that. Potato Heads. Oh, beautiful job with the football. Very nice. And the birthday kid, is that a man like walking up the, what is it? Oh, it's a basketball. A great job. Like I said, we want to give a thank you to everyone for coming out. I want to give a thank you to Beth for being our special guest and teaching them some great artwork. And like I said, in just a moment, we're going to have a little chat with Beth about Tennessee Mountain Art. Of course, we want to thank Beefo Brady's D&K Tax Service, and of course, who made these awesome shirts. We want to always give a big thank you to Pep Screen and Embroidery. So, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to start the playoffs next week, and we've got a special guest. She wasn't able to come because of the snow last week. Jazzy Jade will be in the house next week. So, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you once again for playing VP Playback Trivia. We'll be right back with Tennessee Mountain Art.
Hey, with the new tax reform, are you concerned about your taxes this year? Well, if you thought you didn't need D&K Tax Service before, you definitely will need them now. You see, D&K Tax Service has been locally owned and operated for over 34 years, equipped with a friendly and highly skilled and certified staff, always ready to help you, whether as an individual, business, partnership, or corporation. 127 years of combined experience is waiting to serve you. They treat you like family, so call or come visit D&K Tax Service in Elizabethton, open year-round for your convenience.
Welcome back to VP Playback Trivia. We're having a great time. Our special guest, Beth Laws with Tennessee Mountain Heart, is here, and man, she did a great job of teaching our contestants how to paint, and they actually did really good. I was pretty impressed. So Beth, I want you to let's go a little more in depth on Tennessee Mountain Art. What are you able to do? What all can you do for people?
Okay, so I offer open sessions at Simple Blessings General Store downtown. I'm also available to do private parties, so birthday parties, showers, whatever, the workplace get-togethers, church groups, and then I can also do fundraisers for churches or organizations, sports teams.
Okay, with all that versatility, does it matter the size of class? Does that matter?
No. Usually the smallest it is about 6, and then we can go as much as your space will hold. I can teach them. So
okay. Well, I tell you what, I see some beautiful artwork that's behind us. I take it this is projects that's already been done. If you want to talk about that real quick.
Okay. So this is this was December's class. This one was very popular. We filled up classes and actually had to turn some people away on that one. Oh, wow. And then January we did a painter's choice where they got to choose either the snowman or the church, and I taught them simultaneously. And then coming up in February we've got a couples paint night, so you can bring your husband, your partner, your friend, and you'll both paint an individual canvas that goes together to make one.
Oh, well, I tell you what, let's demonstrate that. Let's hold one up here and see how that works. So couples can come in and one person could paint and then the other person can paint on the canvas, and then at the end of the project it would come together and hopefully look like this, right?
Yes. Yeah, and this was done by my husband, and he had never painted anything before in his life.
Oh,
so
really? So this was his side?
Yes.
And that's your side
This
over
one's
there?
mine. His sky looks way better than mine.
That's what I was gonna say. He actually did a really good job. Wow.
Yes.
So you don't have to be a professional painter. I mean,
No.
you can take amateurs
Yes.
that has even picked up a paintbrush, and they can actually have nice artwork that I believe this is something they can take home, right, or can use as gifts. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. And I also have taught kids before too, so kids are welcome.
Oh, awesome. Well, once again, Beth, tell everybody how to get a hold of you if they want to have a class.
Okay, you can email me at TennesseeMountainArt@yahoo.com. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram, Tennessee Mountain Art. Or you could also call Simple Blessings General Store because that's where I'm at most of the time.
Well, Beth, thank you for being on VP Playback Trivia.